A few years ago I'd gotten this as a gift, and back then the motor didn't really run and it was absolutely filthy. I had gone through and cleaned it up a little bit, and at one point I even had it running after replacing the piston and sleeve set. But I could never get it to run properly for whatever reason. I couldn't figure out why. Turns out I didn't know any better. You're not supposed to run these off of stale fuel, and that's all that I had. Fuel that was at least a year or more older. Could have been upwards of 3 to 5 years old. And just recently I got it back out. Got it back from my younger brother because that's who I'd given it to before I moved out. And I brought it home and checked it out. Motor still turned over, it wasn't seized up. I'd put a bunch of oil in it before I stored it. And yeah, I put some fresh fuel in it and cranked it over, and it fired right up and ran like a monster. So I'm going to finish cleaning it up. I'm going to replace the original transmitter on it with a newer style 2.4 gigahertz transceiver set, and have a little bit of fun. It's nighttime now, so I'll have to start it up and run it tomorrow, but it runs like a monster. Yeah, the battery packs had better days. I'm going to have to find a replacement for that. Alright, so far so good. I've gotten the servos hooked up to the correct channels, and so far everything looks to be adjusted properly. The brake works, the throttle works, the steering works. I just got to get everything tied down and get myself a battery situated. As for the battery I'm using right now, it's actually just another battery pack, but I'm not going to use that one. It's too unreliable and it's too big. Alright, so far I got everything going. All I got to do is hook up the glow plug and start cranking it over. There's one more part I have to go and get, so I'll just hook up the glow plug and let it heat up for about 30 seconds or so. It takes me to go and run it and get it. That's the piece I was looking for. I can use a 1/2-inch drive to crank the motor over with that. It's just a little one-way bearing. Alright, here we go. It's gonna get you. Oh, there it is. Flew off. Let's see if I can fix that. I gotta do something about that turn radius. Go get the dog. You kind of make it jump towards her a little bit. She thinks it's playing with her. There goes the sod. It's starting to get a little bit warm now. That zip tie's kind of smoking a little bit. Everything else seems to be fine. I mean, motor's not. Ooh, yeah, the motor's a little bit warm. Doing all that, only used up half a tank of fuel, and it's actually not too good for these motors to have them sitting around like that. Wasn't moving enough to get enough airflow over it, so I'm going to take it out front now, have a little fun out there. I guess she thinks the mail's already here, but they come later. What are you doing? Move your head now if you can. Well, there goes the exhaust. I guess that zip tie finally melted off. Yeah, it's pissed off now. It's a good thing I put my drill back on charge. What are you doing in the road? You know you're not supposed to be in the road. Go on. Getting back in the grass. Go on. I don't want you getting hit by a car. I know. You just love being loved. You smell the car? Don't get the camera. You stay in the grass, okay? Come on. Anyways, thanks for watching.